Hello, beautiful people from YouTube. My name is Katamuni, and today I'm talking about Five Brothers by Pranay Dudley. And I am in love with Five Brothers. Now, if you don't know, Pranay Dudley wrote a book called Twisted Venom, and that one you need to read that one first before you get into that one, because one of the partners of Venom, they are whole five brothers. And then it is about Levi and the five brothers. Now, she is a girly girl. She come with money, and of course, she is from the five brothers is from the other side of the tracks. Now, and they're only really good because at the high school, Levi didn't know what she wanted in life. She didn't know college. She didn't want to go to college. She just don't know what to do. And so during the time for the summer, she goes and get into um one of the brothers and kind of like have a thing with him. What was his name? She had one of the things from Levi Brothers. Um, and I didn't tell who she have a thing with, but she does. So she have a thing with one of the brothers, and she just have fun with him. But before that, during that time, she didn't want to go home. So the brother, like you could say here, but she didn't feel comfortable sleeping with him on the bed just because they have a good time. So she goes on the couch, and so for some reason she falls asleep, and then she wake up with somebody that's sitting there and looking at her, and turn out that she don't know who it is. She know that it's one of the brothers, but she don't know what brother is it. So when he did looking at her and he didn't say anything, and he come up to her and they all making out, and she's like, oh my god, what happened? So they get together, but the next day the brother disappeared. So she don't know what brother was it. Now, and not the brother that she was going, I think was and not him, because she knows him. So right away she knows that it's not that brother. So she's there at the house the next day. She eating breakfast and she is looking at all five brothers, trying to figure out who it is and nothing. So she goes back home. Now her home life is not that good. Of course, it's not bad, but she isn't not happy. She got two youngest brother and sister. Her dad is cheating. Her dad is out of town a lot for work, but she knows that he like cheating. She didn't have a friend. Her mom is trying to sell her off from a young guy to get money. The older guy had money. So the mom is trying to sell the daughter off to the older man to get money because the guy have money, and the lifestyle that she have, he could give it to her. But and then she realized that she don't want that. She want this man that she don't know, but she knows that it's one of the brothers, but she don't know. Now, one of the brothers that making one of um making it one of the brothers. He is the oldest. He is not mean, but very tough, very a a father figure, and he needs to be a father figure since when he was very young. Because the mom died, the mom killed herself. The dad wasn't really out there, and he died in a very young age. The dad, so he had to grow up super fast and super young, and of course, he had it to do things when he was younger to get money for the family. Of course, none of the siblings know what he did, and the nobody knew until Christian. Um, she knew what he did because he told her what happened, and Christian are like, okay, but before that, before he told her, um, yeah, again, the older brother, like I said, sound very mean, the tough, and she knew that it cannot be him because he is too uptight, too mean, and everything. So she right away threw him out of the picture. So now she's looking at the other brothers, the four brothers, and during that time, she goes to bed on every single brother, and one of the brothers are going to jail for a very long time. So because of that, she kind of sleep with him, just because the night, one more night they get together, and then the next day he will go to jail. So that's what she did. She sleeps with the second oldest or the oldest. I forgot. I think it was the oldest, and she sleeps with him the night that he went to jail. So she is kind of living with the boys. Now she's living with them. She kind of like moved in right away with them because she feels so comfortable and so safe with them that she just don't want to go home anymore. She only lives there with them. And she don't mean to, but it just happened like that. She just happened to move in, and they all get comfortable with them. But the second oldest are like, you can't be doing this because when you leave, and you will, the boys and me, we all didn't get hurt because you were always there for us. Now, like I said, she come with money. So if she will go back to her normal life, she knows that they cannot talk to her anymore because the money. So she kind of like found love with the guy that she had a one night stand. But yeah, again, she wanted to know who the brother was, like I said. So the only one that she haven't really been with is the second oldest. Now, and he is very, like I said, very mean, very uptight, very not all there. He different. Um, and the brothers know to leave him alone because he was in a whole time, and if the family need money, he will go get the money. But the way he got money is he would like pimp himself out for the rich people and get money from them. And so that's what he did. And none of the brothers know that. Not even she know that until one day he told her what happened when he was younger. And throughout that time, they're getting closer and closer, and they kind of like falling with each other. And Megan is the oldest, the second oldest. Megan and Christian are getting closer and closer together, and she feels something for Megan. She don't know what, but she feels something for him, and he wants somehow Christian wants to be with Megan, and he Megan is kind of like not afraid, but very guarded. I say he don't talk to people. He never been around people, and he and the brothers always tell him, "You need a girlfriend. You need somebody in your life." He never really, think about women. He never really think about nothing but his family. And of course, the brothers do whatever they want. Um, but Megan is, and Kirsten is, she is very want to know more about him, want to know what happened. And the thing is, Megan have the same thing what the mother have. The mother killed herself when she was young, and he have that issue also that he want to die. But of course he can't because he got his, you know, brothers to look out for his sister, live to watch over, even though she is in college. But you know, Liv also need her big brother as well. So of course he can't do it. And like I said, when they get closer and closer together, he is afraid to fall in love with her just because if he know when the time it up for her. So she will like move on and go back to the rich people. And so that way he don't want to give his heart any love away. But turn out that she really, really do love him, and she said it more than once. Of course, he never said it back. So yeah. So in the very end, on the epilogue, they they don't get married, but then do talk about having kids, and she wants to have kids with Megan, and he, she wants to have kids with him so bad, and he finally realized that Christian really, really does love him and everything. And I gave him book 5 stars. I couldn't put it down, and yes, you when you read it, and you do want to know who was the guy that um she sat with on the very first night, because you don't know until the middle of the book, and then you will find out that it was him all along. But yeah, it was a good read, a 5 star read. I love the book so far with Pernody Doris. I love her books. The only one that I didn't really quite enjoy is Pump 57. But the rest that I read so far, I love 5 stars. So I have 4 other books to read. So let's see. And they all fitted out copy. So I got nothing on my Kindle this month. Okay, I got and the ebook to Bio Dreams. I read book one. Hold on. The when you met you deeply. It book one, so I didn't read book two next. All I know about that one is there is a brother best friend romance. That all I know. I found that one out on TikTok, so I had it to pick up. But and then there were a book one, so I picked that up first. Yeah, but Five Brothers amazing. Um, I want to reread it. It was so good and so sad on some parts that the older brother went through. So but my second read for the month. So yeah. So again, 5 stars, love it. So good. I have my Goodreads in the comment link down below. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.